simple, it's strong, it has double meanings. It has the delicate crystal side and the bomb.
You named that you'd like to take chance and live in the moment. When you're building up something like a band, specifically a band that's becoming more big, does it also maybe, is a bit, how do you say, threatening your maybe in your freedom in a way, or is it not?
A band, it's also a compromise because you have to deal with different people. Especially our band, there's quite a democracy, so we share everything in six. So it's very important that everybody is quite happy. Of course, sometimes there's somebody who's more happy than somebody else. But I think during the years we've been managing how to learn how to do this. And I think when you start a band, you don't think about all these problems because you're just there to have fun, to play your favorite music, to drink beer, and then go out and play. So you don't think about how big it can become, how important it can become, the fact that it can become your job also, and that it brings more responsibilities. But when you start, you just enjoy the fact that you're there with your friends, with your buddies, and you play, you know.
But did you have maybe to make conscious decision within the band together to take a different approach than you maybe at some point did?
In music, you mean?
Yeah, or the whole profession, when it becomes really a profession, that maybe some things you would do when you were younger, that you would leave that because of to stay more in it.
Yeah, I mean, you change, you learn, you do mistakes, and then you learn from the mistakes. But the point is that sometimes we have a lot of meetings which are not about the music; they're just about the taxes that we're gonna pay, or you know, we have to do a lot of meetings for decisions which are not connected with art or with music specifically. And that's the boring part of the job, but it's necessary because you have to plan everything. You can't just go on tour and forget to pay your bills, forget to, you know, you have to have somebody who tells you, okay guys, now it's time also to discuss about this. We have lawyers, we have managers, we have to speak about the label distributors, publishers. So we talk with companies, endorsement. So it's not just about the music anymore. It's also about a bigger picture. Some stuff is fun, some stuff is not, but it's part of the game. You know?
Okay. Well, maybe if I can just say that this album is the most personal album so far. Is there other stuff maybe when you write or you think of concepts for maybe next albums to come, which you get inspiration from?
Not now, because we don't think in perspective for the next album right now. We prefer to have inspiration in the moment where we write the music, because it's pretty hard to pre-cook the songs, or we don't even write songs right now, because I know, I'm sure in 2 years I'm not gonna like the songs I'm gonna write right now, because I'm gonna be different listener, different person a little bit. So I rather start write something when it's the moment that the album has to come out.
Okay, and the artwork. Can you maybe describe the feelings you had, the thoughts when you first saw the concept for the cover?
Yeah, we asked different artists to come up with some ideas with the title of the song, of the album, and most of them, they were totally out of focus. They were giving us very nice covers, very nice work, but what it is, you know, like flowers with a bullet and a mask. Cool, very cool to see, nice colors, but why Shallow Life? You know, why? So I say, this is a very direct album, in your face. So I say, we need something strong for the cover. So I tell them, I gave them examples, and they asked me for examples. So I say, okay, take the Nirvana cover, for example, Nevermind, the kid following the dollars, or take the Bronx cover, the vampire fangs with the blood written, with the Bronx written in blood. Simple, strong, and it gives you an idea, right? When you say, there's something about blood, about vampire, or there's something about money and the way kids are driven in life. So we wanted that kind of cover. We wanted not the same, but the same idea, like the same strand of the image. And this guy from the record label, actually, from the graphic department, he did our DVD cover for the previous DVD, and we loved the job he did. So we said, why don't we ask him to do something? And he came out with this idea of the crystal grenade, which was, we look at it and say, wow, this is exactly what we want. It's simple, it's strong, it has double meanings. It has the delicate crystal side and the bomb. It has the duality that is very present in our band. It has the strength and the atmosphere and the more delicate side. So it was, wow, this is a winner. This is what we need. It's simple, different, strong. It has a lot of different interpretation to the concept, and it represents the shallowness of a bomb made out of crystal. You know, the futile use of an object like that. So we say it can work. It's the right idea.